Hey guys, so welcome back to 109 Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We've got another route in the bag, and we're actually a fifth of the way through all the endings, having secured 20 of them. Not sure if we're going to get something as meaty as a second scenario again, at least not until we go back to Night 2 and explore what happens when we execute our biggest fan, Eito Atsuki. So, we might be flying through some more endings in the coming episodes, much like how, we kind of flew through the Rebellion route endings. But I'm going to save my overall thoughts for when we eventually finish this behemoth of a game. Right now, it's time to protect Eva, and by extension, save Shoma from a lifetime of guilt. Not to mention, Commune will still have her mother, should she make an appearance in this route. So, protect her it shall be. For better or worse, she is still brainwashed. And we're not gonna quite remember everything we need to, because Shoma's not gonna have the power. No, I won't allow it. We can't do this. This isn't about the truth or how important it is. We can't sacrifice Ava's life to get to it. That's going too far. Takumi, letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time. And we can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. You're saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway, right? What if we don't? I want to find a way. I don't want to throw Ava's life away. For better or worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now. Takumi, you're following your heart. I respect that. I wish I could go back you up on this, But she's the only commander left. I don't like it either, but it's the only way. I mean, we can try to take down Dal Shah if you really want to. Releasing Ava from her pain will release us from all the secrets, all the lies. Oh, Shomi, you sound so convicted here, but I know what happens once you go through with it.
Why can't you understand that?
Trust me, this is not what you want. I'm telling you, none of that is worth killing a friend for. It's all right. Please, do not hesitate to kill.
Yeah.
No, Ava, don't say that. It's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive no matter what the cost.
My true feelings.
Man, the thing about going back in time through these routes is we're gonna start getting cast members back that we haven't seen in a while, right? Like, I haven't seen Ava in God knows how long. Then we're gonna get Kurata back, but that's gonna come at the expense of Gaku. Then we're gonna get Kyoshika back, and that's gonna come at the expense of either Takemaru or Tsubasa. Then we get Darumi back at the expense of who knows what, probably Moko, because we're gonna head back to Last Defense Academy.
No, I don't want to die.
That's just natural, Ava. Of course you don't want to die. I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm prepared for that. But you have to die, or we'll never know the truth. She's not really going to hate you because she won't think anything or feel anything anymore. She'll be gone. Goodbye, Ava. With a final tortured scream, Shoma began rushing toward Ava. Shoma, no, stop! He slipped past me and launched himself at her. I don't want... Oh god, is Shoma gonna die instead? Oh my god, look at that frenzied face!
Shoma!
Uh-oh, it's all going downhill now. I recoiled in shock at the gruesome scene that played out over the next few seconds. At the last moment, Ava had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven her weapon right through Shoma's heart. A huge amount of blood, or rather, cryptoglobin, started pouring from the wound and flowing into the former commander.
Ava.
Oh, the tables have turned.
I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure to the very end.
Oh dear.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't blame Ava, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Ava, please! You need to stop!
Let him go! Is it too late? I think it's too late. Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shoma, but it was already too late.
No!
Wow. Well, I mean, his face is a husk, but his hands are still there.
Shoma is... No! No!
Uh-oh. Is she just gonna get super strong and take us all down?
Everyone, restrain her!
We all braced ourselves for another battle, but rather than fight, Ava tottered unsteadily on her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground, right next to Shoma's dried-up, desiccated body. Why? Why did it turn out like this? She didn't want to die. And, well, we facilitated that. Once Ava was safely back in her cage, we dug a grave for Shoma and laid him to rest next to the others. All I'd wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying. Instead, I'd saved one life at the cost of another.
How could this happen?
Shoma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
No. Whatever the one last secret Shoma had been so obsessed with was, would never learn the truth about it now. I didn't care about that, though. We had a much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Ava. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin, lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell if she was still alive. But that didn't change the fact that she'd killed a member of our team, in spite of her brainwashing. Guess it wasn't 100% effective after all. That wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. So what do we do? How do we punish her? Besides executing her. I spent a restless night worrying over what would happen next. Until finally, the next day rolled around. God, so Ato's not with us, but Sirei is just trying to...
Troops, time to rise and shine!
Trying to reconcile what I know about this route so far, so I don't get it mixed up with the other routes that we've been on.
Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Feels like the movie The Butterfly Effect, you know? It's got Ashton Kutcher, and he's like constantly traveling back in time and creating new timelines, and his memories start to fill his brain, and it like overloads because he's got like years and years worth of memories on his brain from each of the different timelines, and it's just like too much for him to compute.
Prepare to spend another...
That's what's happening right now. I need to remember who's where. I mean, we do have the chapter select screen tells us who's alive and who's dead, but it doesn't tell us their placements in the world. I was awake now, but the living nightmare I'd experienced yesterday hadn't gone away. This was cold, hard reality. A reality where Ava had killed Shoma. How had things gone so far off track? Why couldn't I stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. I need to talk to the others and figure out what to do about this. Alright, to the cafeteria we go. Well, I'm actually allowed to walk there. Usually in these kinds of routes that split off from that main second scenario one, we just teleport to the cafeteria. Anyone around? Nope. Straight to the cafeteria that is, then. Over in the cafeteria, everybody looked solemn. Not everyone's even here. We're missing Nozomi, we're missing Moko. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense. Ava's been in her cage ever since yesterday. I see. It's a necessary precaution. If she goes crazy like that again, Kako could be in danger. Shoma used to be in charge of the key, but we put it in the war room for now. You think we ought to move Ato's cage to a corner of the schoolyard? I think so. Leaving him near Ava the way she is now would be asking for trouble. Oh, never mind. Ato's here. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the safest choice right now. Especially with Sirei still out of action. Oh, yes, and Sirei's broken. Needs to be repaired. Is there any chance Tsubasa can fix Sirei? She hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. She's been too worried about the other stuff. Ava went ahead and killed Shoma and Sirei. Even I've got to tip my hat to her. Shoma's the one who attacked her first. We could probably rule killing him as self-defense. Technically, this whole war was self-defense. At least from Ava and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that. But this wasn't the time to point it out. It was a fact we were still struggling to come to terms with.
Gah!
Self-defense? I don't know about that. Ava's never really been one of us. She used to be our enemy, and she only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, you all saw what she looked like when she killed Shoma and took his cryptoglobin, right? And you also saw what she looked like when we ordered her to take her clothes off. Yeah, that was pretty intense. She was like some kind of monster. Then it's a good thing we put her back in her cage, isn't it? Perhaps, but will that be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her under control. What are you getting at? That she's a liability. You're saying it's too risky to allow Ava to live, right? You want to kill her. That doesn't seem fair. Just because she might be dangerous? Might nothing. She killed Shoma. We will never be safe with someone like that around. Yeah, it's true. She's now a loose cannon, right? If she's capable of murdering Shoma like that, even if it was in self-defense, that went against her programming, which means, can we rely on it 24/7 from now on? Or are we all gonna get, like, hero code, where we get stabbed in our bed by an adversary? Or do you want to just wait around until she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else? She stopped being a member of this team the moment she killed one of us. We gotta treat her like any other enemy now. You too, Takimaru? I know you don't want this, Takumi. That's why I won't force the decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Ava with the appropriate amount of caution. Just so long as I'm not the one who has to guard her. I don't want to be your next victim. Ava was fast becoming a target of mistrust and fear. And it wasn't entirely unjustified. Yeah, exactly. Where is this going to lead? It wasn't really anything I could say to argue her case, so I just left. I just walked away. The whole Special Defense Unit was avoiding Ava now. And not just her. They'd also started to look at me differently. I've lost their trust as team leader. I didn't have to ask why. I was the one who'd insisted on saving Ava from Shoma. My insistence that she tell us how she really felt was probably why she snapped, too. Well, Shoma did go against my orders and went to attack her, so, you know, his fault for insubordination. I was just trying to stop Shoma from doing something he'd regret. But if I'd stayed quiet, he'd still be alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped him, he'd have killed Ava. Damn it, what was I supposed to do? I knew there was no real answer to that question, but that just made my remorse stronger. Oh boy, I stayed in my room for the rest of that day. My thoughts continued to torment me long into the night. No free time. And on to day 65.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Thank you. Oh, well, at least we got the hopeful music back. It's morning. I don't think the others will feel like talking to me right now. At least not until we settle the issue of what we're going to do with Ava. I wonder how she's doing. How does she feel being shut up in her cage while we decide her fate for her? Maybe I'll go check on her before I do anything else. Yeah, let's let's put ourselves on the outs even further. I went to the courtyard and made my way toward Ava's cage. In spite of all the chaos she'd caused a few days ago, she was sitting there quietly, just like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. We'd taken another of her freedoms away from her. Her expression didn't change when she noticed me.
Have you come to punish me, Mr. Sumino?
Okay, you don't have to say it like that while you're tied up, okay? God, now people are gonna get the wrong idea.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle.
Right.
But I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished.
You're kind of already being punished. You're in a cage, tied up.
I will accept any punishment, Please, pass your judgment on me.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Ava.
That's between you and this planet's god. Ava's only the way she is because Sirei obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shoma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she was now. All that was lost on her.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out?
Oh my god, she's speaking like a lawyer. Like, am I charged? Am I under arrest? No? So I'm free to go? Okay, cool, thank you.
I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight.
Do you hear that, Ava? It's the sound of silence. There is no alarm going off. No klaxon siren just wailing in the background, okay? There's no need to fight right now.
I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now. Really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
You don't need to understand, okay? Just sit tight.
Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
That is my order.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood. I will remain here on standby until further notice.
Okay. Sounds good. I left the courtyard without coming to any new conclusions, but I still didn't think Ava killing Shoma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this, in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war, after all. Uh-oh. Are we gonna, like, let Ava out? Let her out into the wild? Find a way to reverse her brainwashing? Yeah, the days are flying by. Shoma's death had brought a lot of stuff into focus. Stuff I'd been trying not to think about. Namely, what we'd done to Ava. How we were trampling her dignity. Treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war. And humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did that really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? No. It absolutely doesn't. What we're doing isn't right. No. Despite my worries, I somehow managed to slip into a light, restless sleep. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. What are we going to do? How is this all going to shake out? That morning I decided to go see Ava again. I couldn't explain why, but it felt like I needed to talk to her some more. Is this going to be like the goodbye Ato route where we get to like a day in the life of something like that? Maybe we let Ava go and then we explore things from her point of view. And she meets up with Veshness and Commune.
My physical condition is the same as ever.
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I stayed and talked with Ava for a while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it a conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Ava, after all. This was just what was left of her, after Sirei had removed any part of her personality that might have given us trouble. That got me thinking. What was the real Ava like? Not Ava the enemy commander, but Ava the future. The person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared about the most?
Ava, did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
She can't remember. That's what I remember. I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't really expecting a reply. But my question had an effect on her.
Family.
Yes. Family.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh god, everyone's gonna think I'm punishing her right now!
Ava! Ava! What is it? What's the matter?
Stop it! No!
Ava! Ava, please get a hold of yourself!
Oh no, she's losing. Something was seriously wrong here. Ava jerked around erratically, a look of agony on her face, and then... Oh, I thought she was gonna, like, try and grab my neck through the bars. She slumped over motionless, like a puppet whose strings had been cut.
Ava?
Are you playing dead right now?
She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
Because the thought of her family trumps her brainwashing. Should I tell the others about it? No, they'll just think she went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. I'd better stay quiet. As I stood there looking down at her, Ava's lips parted, ever so slightly, and moved.
Commune.
Oh, there we go. Mention of commune. I stuck to my decision, and didn't tell anyone about Ava's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. So she remembers commune. But I couldn't stop thinking about what she'd said when she passed out. What was it again? Commune. Could that be someone's name? It seems like asking about her family was what triggered that weird reaction. If she mentioned commune after that, then... can I put two and two together? Is it possible? Sirei, you're still broken. And yet there you are exercising. Things were still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria a little later than usual so I wouldn't run into them. Great. No attempt to patch things up? Alright, no one's here. Cool, I can eat in peace. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like that ever since I saved Ava. I didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shoma's death. Well, I mean, we need to take responsibility, right? We can't avoid them, we need to front up. That's what a true leader does. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about Ava. Maybe I'll go check on her again. Takumi, even Nozomi's avoiding me? Oh, hey Nozomi. You've been going to talk to Ava a lot lately, huh? Yeah, I guess. Is that a problem? No, but I did hear her screaming and moaning when you're there with her every time. Not a problem exactly. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you should stop.
Huh?
I can tell what you're thinking. What happened wasn't Ava's fault. It's just because of the brainwashing. But if you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks. Nozomi was right, of course. She had summed up the whole situation pretty well. Seeing me go and talk to Ava every day, it wouldn't be unusual for the others to start getting suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning. I'm sorry. What I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, you're all Ava has right now. If you stop going to see her, she'll be the target of everyone's hate, with no one to turn to. But I'd rather that happen than see everyone turn on you. I had to say something. Even now, she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. Nozomi's such a good person, and I'm a fucking asshole. Better than I'll ever be. No, really, thank you. But I'm going to keep seeing Ava. What? I'm not doing it for her. This is the only way I can deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shoma killed, and for making Ava the way she is. Heck. Even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the Futurans home from them. I've been complicit in so much horrible stuff. It feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Ava helps, somehow. Takumi. Well, that's the way it is. Our conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. Yeah, we're definitely not getting together in this route. I went to the courtyard to talk to Ava again. As usual, she answered all my questions with a dull, emotionless look on her face. Like asking her what her favorite soft drink was. In spite of that, when I talked to her, the miasma of guilt choking my heart felt a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her. Just in a different way from before, using her as an outlet, as my little therapy session.
Looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood. Goodbye, Mr. Sumino.
She looks kind of restless. Is she trying to tell me something?
Ava, is there something on your mind?
Speak or forever hold your peace, young lady.
Mr. Sumino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
Because you're not a possession. I don't see living people as possessions, okay? I'm a well-adjusted human being.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore. Even if it's not by your own choice. You're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield. And we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
My words would probably have rung false if I were speaking to the real Ava. If I really cared about her, I would have released her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better by offering something else. A token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
Ava, I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
Besides that, surely you've got some extracurricular activities you want to deal with?
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's gotta be something, right?
I mean, even Solid Snake was a dog musher, and he loves fighting.
Is there, say, anyone you really miss right now?
The same way I miss Karawa.
You said someone's name last time. Commune. Do you know who that is?
Uh-oh, we're about to trigger another episode.
Commune.
The moment she heard the name, Ava's face went pale. Oopsie doodle.
Oh no, not again.
Why do you have to sound like that, Takumi? Oh no, oopsie. My bad. I wished I hadn't mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Ava began thrashing around like she had last time, but with one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
What the?
My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
You've got to be kidding. The brainwashing's wearing off? I wonder if it's also because of her absorption of Shoma that's giving her more strength to remember, like how Shoma needed Crypto Globin to remember that we were always in Kamakura General Hospital. God, Nozomi's listening to this and she's like, God, I told him to stay away. The look in Ava's eyes had changed. It had gone from a beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. It was the same way she'd looked when I tried to talk to her the first time, before Sirei took her away for his emergency treatment.
Please, no! No more! Don't mess with my head again!
We have no intention of messing with your head again. The guy who did isn't operational right now.
Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
I probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
You have to stop yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
Psh, please. I like how Takumi's got into a slight whisper when you're trying to get someone else to quiet down. Like, shh, please, calm down. It's okay.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now that Sirei's not here to operate the machine, Ava's brainwashing is gone for good. But if Hiroko and the others find out she's her old self again...
Listen to me, Ava. You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life? Oh wait, you're...
My frantic pleading finally got through to her, and she began to calm down. I'm Mr. Sumino! She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity, but that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I think I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me.
Yeah.
You're... Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit.
One and only.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy. Did you mean what you said just now? You really want to save me?
In this route, yes.
I do. Please, believe me.
It was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Ava's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sirei, he brainwashed me.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Now that I've broken free of it, the risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits.
By a large margin, mind you.
It's like you said. If the others find out, it could be the end for me.
She's still afraid, but she's thinking rationally. This is the real Ava, huh? She was a commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd be able to handle herself in a crisis. It feels like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though.
But that begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
Yeah, I won't tell if you won't tell.
If I can, then yes. I'll try.
Just remember, Ava, 3 can keep a secret so long as 2 of them are dead. If you even think about outing me, I won't hesitate to murder you.
You'd betray your own team for me?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been.
I just want to have my cake and eat it too, okay?
It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So, this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me.
Ava's just not having a bar of it at all. Stop asking me these hard questions.
Well, all right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now, though? I don't have any kind of concrete plan. I'll have to think of something. I probably shouldn't stick around her too much longer. If people get too suspicious, this will all be for nothing.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Oh, yeah, well, Shoma's dead. Ava smiled sadly. Reluctantly, I walked away, leaving her locked up in that cage for another day. Oh man, am I gonna have to go against my own team? I never expected Ava to break out of her brainwashing. And so completely, too. This could be a big problem. Keeping a secret like this won't be easy. Why did it happen now, though? How did she do it? I'm telling you, it's her absorption of Shoma. She's been acting a little strange lately, but that only started at the end of our last battle. In other words, when she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin. Did doing that make Ava strong enough to break free of Sirei's programming? It's not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the one who made the choice to save her and set all this in motion. I need to be prepared for what this could mean for me. Depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse position than ever. But that doesn't matter. I made my decision. Now I have to take responsibility for it. Yep. What's going to happen if we get into another battle? Ava going to help us out? We're going to leave her in her cage. Probably a more likely option. After eating a quick, simple breakfast in the cafeteria, I made my way to the courtyard where no one was watching. Naturally, I was going to talk to Ava about the future. Not future.
Takumi Sumino.
It's my name. Well done. I can take my name badge off now, I think. When Ava saw me, she dropped her act, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Yes. Despite her rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now. It was like she was warming up to me. Could be a ruse.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to get executed.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
Wow, okay. Yeah, make the guy who cares about you feel bad. The only one who cares about you, mind you.
I guess I deserve that much, at the very least.
How mean. Of course, it's not as mean as brainwashing you, but still.
We are enemies, after all.
Eye for an eye makes the world go blind.
You and I, we're enemies. Invaders. And the invaded.
Ava stared at me intently, her gaze burning with a dozen warring emotions. Anger, hatred, grief. And more besides.
Why did you attack us? If you'd never come to Futurum, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, no shit, man. Okay?
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally. You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
If I had to put a name to the emotion on Ava's face now, I'd have to call it pity. Compassion, maybe. I guess in her eyes, we were just misled soldiers made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
Yeah, it would. But I need to grow the balls that's needed to fully betray my team if I'm going to let you out.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive?
Can you define what excessive means? Because you killed one of our friends. I think it's justified.
They didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Huh?
Something seemed odd about Ava's attitude. Could it be?
Ava, do you remember a member of our team named Shoma? Shoma Genzaki.
Shoma. Yes, I remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. What's happened to him?
He lives inside you now. I was right. Ava doesn't remember killing Shoma. She did say her memory was still fuzzy. What now? Should I tell her? No. The shock might be too much for her. But I've got to tell her something.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he...
He moved to a farm. Far away. Far away farm. He's happy there.
He died. In battle.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just going to leave out who he was battling with. Ava was too observant for me to hide the truth completely. But at least I was able to hold back the most important detail. For now.
He was kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
Which is ironic because he actually was made for war. They just really fucked up during the creation part. The character creation made you...
Yeah, he was a good guy. And a much braver, kinder person than he ever gave himself credit for.
You've had it hard too, haven't you?
We've all had it hard. Ava spoke with a kind of sympathy that I instinctively knew was sincere. Even shut up in this cage behind enemy lines, she still found it in her heart to consider my feelings. Obviously, Shoma wasn't the only brave, kind soul around here.
You're not worried about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other heroes?
Oh, you weren't friends? Oh, that's a relief.
We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way. I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
I see. And with that, I finally understood. Ava and I may have been on different sides, born on different planets, but we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people. But with our homes and families on the line, not to mention the gifts we've been given, we'd been left with no choice. We didn't choose this life. It was chosen for us.
It's the same for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either.
No, we don't. In fact, there was a whole mini-game around forcing people to fight during the initial 100 days.
It's too bad we had to meet like this. In another time and place, we might have been...
Ava couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. I couldn't say anything to comfort her either. I just stared into her big, sad eyes. Not the other thing that's big in this CG. Whew. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching, and made my way back inside. I mean, at this point, it's the worst kept secret. Everyone knows we're hanging out with Ava a lot. She doesn't remember what she did to Shoma. This could be bad. Veshna said the commanders are forbidden to absorb another person's cryptoglobin. When Ava does remember, she won't just have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't deserve it, but breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos, too. I can't do that to her. I better keep it a secret a little longer. We're keeping too many secrets! I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I didn't notice someone else coming down the hallway toward me, until they spoke up. Takumi. Huh? Oh, hey, Tsubasa. Feels like a while since we've talked, huh? Are you okay? Look kinda pale. I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all. Same here. But I'm one step closer to fixing Sirei now. Oh. So the repairs are going well? I better steal a spare part or two to make sure he doesn't get repaired. Yep. Moko and some of the others went out and found me a bunch of useful materials. They went out without me? And Yugamu found a bunch of data and schematics and stuff on the war room computer. How long do you think it'll be until you can fix it? At the rate things are going now, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think Shion misses him too. He hasn't appeared since Sirei got destroyed, you know. I'm worried about him. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Gotta fuel up so I can keep working. See ya. Yeah, fuel up so you can puke some more. I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room, feeling more uneasy than ever. When Sirei comes back, he's gonna know that the brainwashing's worn off. Sounds like she really is going to fix Sirei. Now things are looking really bad. If Sirei comes back and hears Ava's been acting strange, he's sure to look into the cause. Thoroughly. Then the fact that the brainwashing's come undone is bound to come out. Not to mention, I think Sirei will just kill her straight up. Tsubasa said it should be done in another 3 days. That makes day 71 my time limit. That doesn't leave me a lot of time, but what should I do? What are we gonna do? We have to let her go. Day 69. Nice. Too bad we don't get the rockin' music anymore. It was just a one-off. After breakfast, I once more made my way to the courtyard to talk to Ava. We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little more about Futrum and its people. As we talked, I gradually became aware of something. I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came into our heads, was a nice way to get away from everything for a while.
You know, the more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
What could give you that idea, Takumi? Everything's practically the same here. It was easy to confuse it for Earth.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too.
Oh, you've had 2 world wars?
Maybe we share a common ancestor, somewhere in the distant past.
That was brought up as well in the other route, right? Which is an interesting thought, actually. But apparently we traveled, a long time to reach this planet.
Sounds like something out of a sci-fi story. But it wouldn't be all that strange at this point.
Ava suddenly stopped talking, and a look of profound sorrow crossed her face.
Is something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Your daughter. Not your blood daughter.
Daughter? You have kids?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Well, technically she is adopted. Her name is Commune. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
She is. Commune. So she was remembering her family.
Her birth parents tried to oppose Veshnes and were executed.
Your sister.
She killed them right in front of her. Commune has suffered so much already. I just want her to be happy.
I see. I don't think we learned that part, did we? In the rebellion route?
Don't look so worried. We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
I sure hope Veshnes isn't watching over her.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet, what kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters.
Sure, let's get some lore on Futurum.
Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
That sounds familiar. I think Commune told us this.
Blessings? Calamity.
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish,
Like Dragon Balls?
and 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened. It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential. After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace. We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies as well. My sister, that is, Veshness, was at the forefront of that change in attitude. Commune's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
I saw fear, sadness, and powerlessness reflected in Ava's eyes. I was still getting used to seeing her express so much emotion.
My poor Commune. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
Just a replacement? Somehow I doubted that. When Ava talked about Commune, her whole being radiated love. The kind of love that only a real mother could feel. Seeing her like this seemed to make everything fall into place, and the last of my doubts disappeared.
Listen, Ava. I've made up my mind.
I'm breaking you out of here. I crouched down in front of the cage so I could look her in the eye, face to face.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Uh-oh. Tell me Eito didn't hear that.
What? Are you serious?
Yep. Eito let you out last time. Now it's gonna be me.
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed, or brainwashed again.
Either way, it amounted to this Ava disappearing forever. I didn't want that. And for some reason, I don't think Shoma would have either.
You really mean it, don't you? But what about you, Takumi?
Oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked from here to Sunday.
If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I might have to run away with you. I didn't have an answer for her. Not what I could put into words anyway. But the camaraderie I'd felt for Ava before, the sympathy I felt for her now, the guilt at being part of an invading force, they were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason. Or maybe it was all the reason I needed.
I guess it's because this war isn't what I thought it was. Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore.
I'm tired.
That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can. That's really all there is to it.
And the right thing is saving me.
Saving you and reuniting you with Commune.
All for my guilt to be alleviated.
And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully. Maybe I'm being hypocritical. Or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that. I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
I respect that, Takumi.
Takumi, thank you.
But the optics of this ain't gonna look good from the other's perspective. And just like that, my future had been decided. Now I knew what I had to do. It was best to do it sooner rather than later. I'd get everything ready today and carry out the plan tomorrow. On day 70, I was going to set Ava free. Day 70! Time to set her free. I got up early, before the morning announcement. I went over everything in my mind one last time, then headed to Ava's cage. First, I handed her a small knife to cut her restraints with. Let's go, let's do this. I've tattooed the blueprints of the academy on my back, even though there's absolutely no reason for me to do so. I can just pull up the map whenever I want to. Phew, I can finally move my arms and legs again. Those ropes were really tight around my chest, too. Yeah, you mentioned that, and I saw it. All that's left now is to unlock the cage. But knowing Hideko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of extra security in place to tip them off if it's opened. So when I do open it, get out of here as fast as you can. Are you sure you want to do this? I held her gaze for a few moments, then smiled. It's too late for second thoughts now. I've come this far. I'm not backing down. Thank you, Takumi. I'm truly grateful. Peaceful negotiation might not be possible while Veshness is still in charge. But I'll do what I can. For you. Whatever happens to me from here on, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Ava, I wanted to say something. Something clever, something meaningful. But I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. So I just said, well, smell you later. Instead, I fumbled with the key I'd gotten from the war room and thrust it into the lock. It's been swapped. Huh? What's wrong, Takumi? That's weird. It's not opening. The key won't fit. Are you sure it's the right key? It's the right one, all right. I just switched it with a dummy, so that the dummy could try to use it. Hideko. In a flash, 3 more figures appeared and surrounded me. Gaku, Yugamu, Takamaru. Such a pity. I didn't think you'd really try to release the prisoner. How could you let her get inside your head? You're supposed to be the leader here. I haven't even seen you for fucking days, man. I didn't want to believe it either. But now that we've caught you in the act, we can't let this slide. You betrayed us, Takumi. Ain't no way I'm accepting you as leader anymore. What's going on? How did you guys know? Did they bug the cage? Or is it that obvious? You've got bigger things to worry about. You've really done it now, Sumino. Sirei. But what? I thought the repairs weren't done yet. Tsubasa lied.
Hooray!
Kawana's just that good. Thanks to her, your beloved commanding officer's back and better than ever. A good thing, too. I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake. No! It seems like Ava snapped out of her brainwashing all on her own, too. Did absorbing Genzaki's cryptoglobin give you the strength to do that, I wonder? Absorb? What are you talking about? Stop it, Sirei! Don't tell her! You mean you don't remember, Ava? You killed Genzaki and sucked him dry. By, the cryptoglobin. Taking his cryptoglobin made your own power of God stronger. Strong enough to break through my brainwashing. This isn't good. When Ava finds out what she did, she'll tear the cage apart. Oh no, she can't because it will subdue any cryptoglobin effects. I took his power? I consumed the power of God? That can't be. I violated the taboo? No! Ava, calm down. You killed an irreplaceable member of our special defense unit. I say that posthumously. At the time, he was really talking shit about himself. The least you could do is remember him. That's enough, Sirei. Restraining Takumi comes first. Restraining me? Sorry, man. But we can't risk you running around and trying something like this again. Do us a favor and come quietly, okay? I really don't want to fight you. Besides, it's 4 against 1. You don't seriously think you can win with odds like that, do you? The 4 of them began to close in on me. I broke God's law. It can't be. It's a lie. I can't let Ava out while she's like this. Even if she got out, she's in no condition to run or defend herself. Right when I was about to give up hope. What? There was the sound of an explosion, and a blinding light flooded my vision. Who tossed a flashbang in here? What's this? A flash grenade. But who could have thrown it? Nozomi?
Hey,
Over here, Takumi. Hurry! You! Still dazzled by the light, I took hold of his hand and let him lead me away. After a terrifying few seconds of running blind, the light started to fade. Don't tell me. Somehow we'd made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here? Classic. Phew. Looks like we lost him. It's a good thing Kotaro left a bunch of traps lying around in her room. Eito? Why? It wasn't just me Eito had saved. He'd somehow gotten Ava out of her cage and brought her with us. You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Ava's, it caused some kind of fault with the electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time. I just chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. I'd planned to stay put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. Then I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team, Takumi. I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cage was moved to. Well, I'll leave that part to your imagination. Point is, once I heard about that, I couldn't remain passive anymore. While you were busy in the courtyard just now, I snuck out and got the real key from the war room. And while the others were blinded, I opened up Ava's cage and let her out. Okay, but why? Why would you save the two of us? You're allying yourself with Ava, aren't you? That means you're an enemy of humanity now. And as you know, I hate humanity. What? No, that's not what I was trying to do. Perhaps not. That's what everyone's going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. He's right. It was bad enough that the others found out I was helping Ava. But if they also think I'm working with Eito, God. Well, good luck from here on. Consider this a parting gift. Why are we just chilling here? Let's go! Let's move! Eito handed me a knapsack that had been lying on the ground nearby. I packed a set of Ava's battle gear and some light rations. Jesus, is there anything you didn't do? As well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcome here. What? But... No, you're right. I left a fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. Use it and get out of here. Takumi, are you sure about this? Ava hadn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what she'd done yet, but she'd calmed down a little now. And although she wouldn't say it, she seemed worried. It's fine, Ava. This just means I get to reunite you with Commune in person. And after that, we can figure out a way to open up peace talks. This might actually be better for us. Let's end this war. Together. Takumi. There's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity are doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you end your life in a way that has meaning for you. Thanks. What are you going to do, Eito? I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. Besides, it might be fun to see how long this school lasts without you here. Okay, well, thanks again. I guess I'm just gonna leave Nozomi behind. Don't mention it. Really, don't. Your gratitude makes my skin crawl. Jesus. You'd better leave before they come after you. Right. Come on, Ava, let's go. Okay. And we're off. And so, Ava and I ran, leaving Lost Defense Academy behind us. I only looked back once. One final look at the school. For a moment, I thought I saw Katawa standing there, seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face.
Oh.
There he goes. Didn't you want to say anything to him? No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say. You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret? You even begged me for my help, letting me out my cage, even went and found the real key. All for him. I knew you didn't do this all by yourself. God, I was gonna say. Is this what they call unselfish love? You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing. You declared your love for me, you know, on day 100 of the second scenario. Thank you very much. No, that's not it. It's... Honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive. But so long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong. No one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the Futurans as just the enemy anymore. If that's how he feels, I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust in his decision, just like he always has. Thank you, Nozomi. To think the team leader of the Special Defense Unit would run off with an enemy commander. If Sumino follows Atsuki's lead and starts fighting on their side instead, it could be a problem. Am I out of the range of your bomb detonator? We're better off detonating the bomb at him now, so that doesn't... Wait a moment, Sirei.
Huh?
You're stopping me, Shizahara? What gives? From Vashnes's point of view, Ava is already a traitor. I can't imagine the invaders welcoming her or Takumi with open arms.
Oh.
And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of this planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own.
Oh.
Give them enough time, and they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school.
Yeah.
What, you think we can afford to just wait for them to come crawling back? They'll effectively be acting as decoys while they're out there. They might even kill some of our enemies for us. But what if Veshtes kills Takumi and takes his cryptoglobin? Beating her is going to be hard enough already. We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Ava, and Takumi anyway. I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason either. He has a plan, I'm certain of it. What kind of plan? I like how Hiriko's still kind of defending me in a way.
Oh.
I don't know. But I do know he'll do his best for us in his own way. He can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance on him figuring something out? Sure, why the fuck not? Also, a little reminder. We could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to fix you. You can consider this your way of returning the favor. Well. I never had you pegged for the sentimental type, Shizahara. Thought you were all about strategy and logic. Well, you guys don't know what the hell you created in that lab of yours. Yeah, sure, why not? You've won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's always better to bet on a slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get.
Oh.
We certainly do. Yeah, you do.